Hey guys, welcome back. Just give me a second. All right, so just needed to get my lights sorted out there. What did I miss? What did I miss? Right, so we've marked out this equal highs and fair value gap. So I'm thinking that's where we want to go to. And if we slice through it, then obviously we're going for the 30,000. But that is, one of those things. Just keep my stop there, break even. Let's see. I did take a trade off here. And where did I know I entered here. I almost missed it. I wonder if it was on the 15 minute. I just saw it. We inversed there and I jumped in there. So I thought I was going to miss this move. But anyways. Okay, let me know if you guys can hear me okay. This sounds good. I'm looking at this from this morning. I think I did take a trade here, went to break even, and then I got stopped. I did take a short here. And yeah, this was a bit messy, and then I jumped into this one later on. So yeah, nothing much. So I think the aim is obviously for that, and I think if we want to mark this one out, it's probably here in this fair value gap here. Let's see, it can bounce off there. Okay. All right, good. Sounds looks good, so that's fine. Thanks. Okay, so I'm at break even here, so I hope I don't get stopped here. Nice entries here. I should have entered down here, but I think I missed it, and I just had to jump in. Yes, that's why. Not on the 15-minute, guys. I marked this out. It came down, ran it, pulled back, and I thought I'm missing it already. Yes, so I just jumped in here. Just give me a second. All right, so let's see. Let's keep an eye on this one. Obviously, I'll make it a little bit bigger here. Like to see a close above this area. For us to get up there. Yeah, this week here to that's the range. We broke this. I'm not going to take it from here. This was a nice swing, ran liquidity, so I'm taking a wider range here. And that's where the 50% actually is in that fair value gap. Bit of a slow rejection here. But let's see, we did run liquidity here. Could potentially be want to see break a structure here, push up, form like a gap here somewhere, come back down, and then push up to that area. So now we have to wait and see, but we need to get above this area, not just spike. We need to close through it. And obviously this is also a fair value gap. Be good if we can invert it close above that, and that would be strong bullish for me. But we need to get through it first. And what makes it good is it's running liquidity in a fair value gap and inverse out of a fair value gap. That's a good setup. But we need to inverse this first. Can't spike like this, guys. I need bodies. I need bodies. Hey guys, on Discord, I've pasted the screenshot there, the FDMO account there, what I'm going to trade. And I think, I mean, I had to lose $1,000 to blow the account. Maximum loss daily is $300, so I can't do more than 300, which is fine. I'm going to max myself to $100 a day. I'm going to break it up in two, so I'm going to risk like 0.5% per trade. And if I lose $100, then I'm not trading further. So for the day, then I can only take trades the next day. So we'll see how it goes. I haven't traded this challenge, this specific challenge before, so we'll have to see how it goes. I hope it's not crazy spreads and stuff, because I think that could be a challenge sometimes, but we'll see. We'll make it work. See, we didn't close through that fair value gap, which could send price a little lower here. Hopefully we bounce here and then inverse. Maybe we ran this liquidity here. Now we want to run liquidity again to push through, close above there, then test, and then go higher. So let's see. Okay, so I'm actually going to take this off. I don't like what's happening here. I'm worried that this thing comes down. So I took off. So these were my trades from today, guys. So I took 1,006 off. I did 2 earlier, and yeah, some other trades before that. All right, so let's see if we can push through. I will re-enter in this if we can push through this high here. So that high there, close above or push through, come back, test, and then go higher. I just don't like what's happening now. I mean, if this was a stop run, we would have seen us close above there. The fact that we haven't tells me we might need to do some more damage lower, I think. I just don't know. I need more confirmation. See, that's what I'm worried about. It's not reacting with speed. It's reacting and fall back. Try to react, fall back. And if you really look at this could be what's happening actually. We could come all the way down here. Potentially, and that's that big push that broke structure. This is a much cleaner push, so I'm just gonna call this 15 range 50%, and that's what I was thinking about. Always good to keep an eye on the bigger time frames, and that comes back down to that level. So let's see if that's gonna be the case. Okay. Yep, and exactly, double fair value gap. I mean, this is now IFVG actually. I mean, which we could keep an eye on, but this is not giving me a bullish move. I just want to see something quickly. All right, so 15-minute is obviously bullish, but we need to get down to this level. 1 minute, I mean, it is bullish, but it's pulling back here. And what's nice about this pullback, create this nice trend line down, taking all of this trend line out. Just mark it out like this. So this is all liquidity that we're starting to close in on. And with all of this liquidity, we'll can obviously nicely see a bounce from here. But let's see on the one chart. Order block. Where's the order block? Just tell me where's the order block on the 1 minute chart, on the what, on the one chart. 417. 417. Order block this one. You said it's right at the 50%. Okay, so 50% is at 382. 417. I mean, it might bounce here, I don't know. I just don't know how you measure to get that to 50%, or are you talking about, I don't know if you're talking about the 50% range or 50% of the black candle, or this bigger candle, sorry. Is that what you're looking at? Let's see. Okay, like that. Okay. Well, I'm trying to figure out of the range. Drew it from 283. 283. So I just want to go back to the 15 minutes. Okay, so you drew it from on the 1 minute. 283. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what swing point that you used. This one, yeah. 283. So I don't have a swing point here. I mean, the swing point here is at 279. But be as it may, I drew mine different, and I see 381 or 380, yeah, 381, 382 as 50%. But you're looking at a so I still don't know where. Yeah. Okay. Right. So let's see what's it gonna be. %50 sitting here, running liquidity here. I don't know if you want to do something, maybe print some equal highs for us and then come down, and then we've got some targets to run. So all we got to do now is sit and wait and see. Wait and see. I don't know, Ever's trading trend lines. Does that qualify for a break of the trend line to take a long? Or is this just going to test to drop? I mean, there's another fair value gaps that's lining up with these two gaps. Guys, I don't want to put too many gaps here. I'm just trying to figure out where this thing is going to reject. Maybe in the middle there. And come back down again. Running, making it equalize there. Well, let's see. Let's try it. Might be wrong with this one, but let's see. It's a bit of a counter trend here. Let's see if we can get a nice black candle down. Nice down close candle, yeah. Then I'll probably take another short. If it's probably a pin, it's probably going to push a little bit up here. But hey, let's see till the candle's not closed yet. Right, let's see. What's it gonna be? We're gonna send some price down here. Do some risk here. I need to get through this low here to get down. Maybe this line that I drew is holding price up. Just joking, guys. $800 there. Come on. Let me see. Push down. Yeah. Bounce off that little family gap. Obviously that pull, push back, close above the body, never good because we got some equal highs here. So let's see if we can just maybe that double is 3 February gaps overlapping there, hopefully holds price and send it back down. But let's see. Otherwise, it's just going to pop up and stop me out. I know we still got this here. But I would like to see along from this area down here. So this is a bit of a counter trend. Maybe not the best, setup here, but let's see. Ta-da. Yep, it does make me tired. That's why you see me yawning. I actually don't know when's the right time to trade. I know AM session is a good time, around 10. PM session's been ridiculous lately. It seems like every time I'm jumping off, later, things just happens then. So, I mean, one of those things. But it seems like this pattern is stuck here. Normally it will move on and it will get in sync. But lately it just doesn't seem like it wants to. Yeah, so I must say I've seen where I wake up in the mornings. I'm in South Africa, so I then open the chart early in the morning, like 6 o'clock South African time. Then I look at what happened in Asia and the best setups, and I'm like, geez, maybe I must start to Asia, but not just once or twice, on a very regular basis. So this dark orange block here, this is the line in the sand. If we're going to close above that, then we're probably going to run higher. But if there's equal highs right here, so if this is all holding price and we just pin there and drop, then that stop should be safe. And then we might see price come lower, yeah. Now, I'm also not going to stay up that late, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, New York time is actually perfect for me to trade. I mean, London's also good. London is like normal AM session in South Africa time. I mean, starting 9:10 in the morning, yeah, which is good. Um, I just haven't really focused on London session to see or to get to know it that well. Um, so yeah, I mean, that's why I just stick to what I can see, and it's end of day in South Africa. So it's not the end of the world. I mean, I can do some other stuff in the morning, um, and come back in the afternoon and focus on this. And then now it's also fine. It's like, but it's now like 8:30 in the evening. It's perfect for me. My kids are in the bed. Everybody's in bed except me and the parrot behind me. Da, 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 da. The funniest thing, the only time I've tried this, the only time I can't trade the AM session in New York is when I'm in Mexico. I just can't do it. I can get up at 6 in the morning, walk on the beach, I don't know, take a jog or, do whatever, but I just can't get to sit down and, I don't know, take a trade. I just can't do it. That's probably one holiday. I can do holidays in South Africa and do it. But when I'm in Mexico, I don't know. There's just something about Mexico. Then I just don't care. I mean, I'll take a trade when I'm back. So in the evening, when I go back to my room, I will obviously have a look at it, and then I was like, oh, it looked nice, played out well, blah blah blah. But it doesn't bug me to the least. Um, so Tulum, I love Escaret. I normally go to Cancun. Uh, we've got we've got some, I don't know what you call it, but it's not like timeshare. It's similar to that, but we've got some free weeks there. I go there, me and my wife and my kids. We can go stay in Mexico in the palace resorts for 18 months for free. That's how many free weeks we have. I mean, we've been accumulating this for probably 20 years now. And every time we go there and do something, they give us a free week. So, and we've been accumulating that, which is nice. Yeah, so if war breaks out, I might go sit in a pool in Mexico. What? So last year we planned a holiday to Mexico, and we thought of going to Mexico City for a few days. And they had water problems. So we just decided, no, we're not going to a place that we've never been to Mexico City. And I don't know what it looks like. I only know what it looks like on the cartel movies. And I really don't want to get stuck if they have a water problem. So we decided just to go back to where we always go. I mean, you're from New York City. My kids love New York. I like it there. It's nice. Interesting how people do things there. Yeah, 75 free weeks. Exactly. And we only realized this when we went to Mexico last year, when they told us. But you can't stay in Mexico, not in the palace resorts. You'll get as fat as a pig. Because there's food around every corner and drinks and 24/7. Gosh, are we going to sit and really do nothing again? Okay. Guys, I'm actually going to take this trade off. It's $300. I'm going to rather wait for this thing to get down here. This makes me wonder. Yeah, just maybe what we do is we yeah, exactly, Arsenal. So what we do is we trade, and then we do a like a millionaires challenge or something, and we do it together, make money, take money out, and we book us all in Cancun in one of those resorts. That would be nice. What was aiming for? 600. 600 today. Oh. Hold on, let me go see. I posted it in the Discord. Sorry, I need to see what I got posted again. Okay, that was up there. Hold on. Okay, I got stopped out on that one. 29,370 was a target. Hold on, I'm gonna see now. Okay, so we already obviously through that. But before that, I said 29,600. 29,600 is this one right here. Is it 15 minutes? It's this Fair Value gap with these equal highs, and the high end of that is at 29,600, and that's just where I think we're gonna get to. And then what we said last week was 30,000, then maybe 30,000 is on the cards. I mean, I can just not. I mean, I know we stream and we talk and all of that, but if I wasn't streaming, I promise you guys, I would not be in front of this now. I would just go and watch a movie or something, or read a book, or because if I see this, it's the same as yesterday and the day before and every other day. But wait, we're just waiting for. I got so much. Still got what is it, the hour and 40 and 20 minutes left. Hour and 10 minutes. So it's still a long way to wait. But it's fine. Preoccupied a bit. Hey man, how's it? You missed the whole chat. We all going to Mexico. Ta-da-da-da-da. We're all going to stop in New York City and have a few drinks there, and then we're going to fly out to Cancun. You guys can hear I'm in a holiday mood. I'm really. So that FDMO account, I'm going to have to focus and smash them hard so we can take a holiday. You want to go to Tehran? Where's that? Jeez, I need to Google that. Let's see. What does Tehran look like? Gosh. Okay, the internet only got some nice pictures of it. No, I like two holidays. I like a coastal holiday, or I like a bush holiday, like in Africa. Love it. Around a fire and just not worry about anything. I'm not a very. I grew up on a farm, guys, so I like the outdoors and stuff. I don't like the city. New York City is nice. I like to be there for like 3 days. Then I need to get out of it. So yeah, I can't see myself stay there. Yeah, look, that's why I closed my short. I'm like, what the heck? I don't like. I mean, it's amazing. So last couple of days, well, not couple of days, maybe last a few days, PM does this, and then it's stuck around, and we come here and we talk about it, and it's like, geez, go check all my videos. I'm probably saying the same thing, saying, oh, can we not get some movement or some action or something? And that's why when I saw this now and I was in profit, I thought, let me just take it off. Because if this thing is going to seesaw up and down, I'm going to be happy, and then like what the heck, and then happy, and then what the heck. So we still got this equal highs right here. So maybe we run in there and then run down, but I am going to wait to see if we can get down to this 50% and then look for a buyer. Maybe this fair value gap here, I don't know. So we'll see. And it might be me need to sit and wait, but I guess it's one of those things. How did I get into trading? Oh gosh, guys, I've got an interesting story. So if you guys know I don't know if I told you guys my background. So my background, funny enough, I worked in one of the biggest private bank and a normal commercial bank or whatever you call it in South Africa. On the futures market, futures and options, on the agricultural and financials. So in South Africa, and I think in all the banks, if you trade between countries and all of that, so in South Africa with America and wherever, you need a clearinghouse. So basically, it clears all the trades that goes through the banks or that particular banks with their international partners and whoever else. And so we would look at the trades, make sure it complies and all of that. So I got a gap in that after school. I went there. It was very interesting, and I got to learn. And at that time, it was in 20. I was 21. 2001. And one of the guys that was one of the traders, he actually, I mean, the pressure was so bad for him that he actually took his life. And I was like, I'm not getting into trading. There's no freaking way that I'm touching. I actually just want to get out of this business. So, but anyways, funny how things work. And then one of our clients had a problem. I end up going to their offices to help them, and they offered me a job. And I thought, let me get out of the bank, out of trading. Let's go do something else. It was still in the finances, and that's what I do. Number crunching is my specialty, right? Statistics and probabilities and all of that. And so a little bit fast forward, and they bought a sports betting. And I thought, geez, this is interesting. So I will do my day work, and then after work, I will go sit with the team and see what they do, start building models and all of that. So I got so caught up with that. They sold that business, and I went with that, and I transformed into a sports bettor. Betting on horses, on cricket and rugby. I made good money, and I thought this is my calling. I'm going to be a sports betting guy. I make enough money, I can live with it. But as you all know, in sports betting, I don't know if it works like that in the US, but in South Africa, if you are winning player, they limit your accounts. And I had 21 betting accounts, and they were just getting chopped one after the others. And all I did was I was just working out probability and pricing up, and I just played the odds, that's all. And I made money. So I got limited to that, and I thought, geez, what else can I do? I can apply the same thing. And then trading came up again. And I thought, okay, let's give it a go. Why did that guy lost his mind that time? And I then took courses and indicators, and it's this thing and it's that thing, and everybody makes money and everybody drives Lamborghinis. I was like, geez, this is not that difficult until I start trying. And I can tell you guys, You can ask my wife. There was probably 100 times where I thought I'm going to take this laptop and throw it into the pool. That's how frustrated I was. But I kept going, and obviously I'm not a quitter to just walk away from something. And I really needed to figure out exactly how things work. So I don't know if you guys know Larry Williams. He's the guy on the World Cup who did 11,000% and all of that. So he actually came out to South Africa to the one company I worked for. And I met him. And the way he explained things, and I actually subscribed to his course and all of that. And I was like, geez, this is not that difficult. And then I met ICT, and then it becomes very difficult. I mean, it's simple, but the way he carries on, I always say he talks for 2 hours, he could explain it in 5 minutes, right? And I went through all of his stuff, his mentorship, everything. And I was like, I can't do all of this. It's just too much. Because I find myself, I would mark out, see, here we go. Wait, I'll tell you now. So I would mark out everything. I would mark out order blocks. I would mark out breakers, propulsions, volume, everything. And then I just realized, you know what? I've got to find one thing that works for me, and that's it. And then I met this Steve Maurer guy, and the way he explained it is the opposite of ICT. I mean, you will sit and listen to that guy for 3 hours and think it was 5 minutes. That's how interesting he makes it. And that was the turning point for me. And I then realized this is something I can master and do for myself. It's a good skill to have. And it's something I want to teach my kids. So they can, look after themselves one day, or have a avenue of looking after themselves if they don't want to go work for a boss or whatever. I know trading is not that straightforward, but I think there's a lot going in the world now that could simplify things or make it a little bit different. That's a long story for a short answer, or a short story for a long answer, or whatever. Yeah, so that's my journey. And I must tell you guys, because I like analyzing stuff, I just love it. I mean, I can sit and analyze the market without taking a trade and put 1 cent on, just to call it right and be right is enough to make me feel happy. And then obviously I'm streaming now, and I thought, I mean, I've looked at the market, I've pulled my head out, I wanted to throw my laptop, I wanted to quit like 1,000 times, like really quit, where I just said, that's it, I'm not trading anymore. And yeah, I just thought I can do it. Why not do something to, I don't know, try to give back something? Or maybe I say something or do something that someone see and it changes their lives to the better in trading, maybe. Because I do think trading is worth getting the skill set. I'm not saying people must trade. I'm just saying I think it's a good way to understand how things work. I mean, trading really teaches you a lot about yourself. And yeah, and to be patient. Sometimes you got to be patient in life. But let me tell you guys one thing. There was many days where I thought I hit the jackpot with trading. I figured it out. I've got something nobody knows. And the next week, I was back in my corner thinking, what the hell am I doing? But I think I'm at a place now where I actually chill when it comes to trading. Come on. Right, let's see if I'm on the right end now. I mean, just taking it up here would be good. In this fair value gap. Let's hope this is not running lower here. See if we can get, sorry, I'm moving around a lot with this now, sorry. I'm targeting this equal highs up here, guys. So the other thing is, whenever, I haven't had it yet, but if a day comes and some people, obviously get onto the stream, try to break me down, or I don't know. I've seen on other streams how some people can be. I'm not going to let it get to me. I'm not trying to reinvent something here or something. I mean, it's simple. If people don't want to be on the stream, they just don't have to. I mean, this channel is for people who wants to be here. And if nobody wants to be here, I'm also happy to do it for myself. I'm not thinking I'm going to make millions out of a YouTube channel. I think you need a lot to monetize that well. So the main thing for me is the trading. That's it. And everybody's entitled to their own opinions, right? So are we really gonna freaking drop now? What in the world? What have I done? Oh gosh. Come on, bounce now. Okay, you fill the gap, bounce. Otherwise I have to close you. Nope, I don't think this, let's just take it off. That doesn't make sense. You probably will get up there, guys. I just don't know what the hell's going on here. I mean, such a deep. I mean, this could still bounce. I mean, this is the fair value gap after the break, the 50%. So this is a place to bounce. I actually thought when I looked at this was the low. But anyway, so we'll see. And like I said before, guys, if there's something that I don't know, I'm going to be honest with you guys and just say, listen, I actually don't know that well. So I'm not going to try to be a smart ass and try to explain something that I don't know. And maybe you guys know something and you're going to show me. And I'm not going to be one of those guys. I'll try to listen to you guys because I think I know better. I don't. I don't think anybody's too old or too young to learn. Da, 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 da. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. On Discord, you guys must check the short I made for the challenge. I was just having fun there. I should have actually done the short the other way around. But I'll make more of those as I progress with this 20 trade challenge. Okay, guys, a reminder for tomorrow. AM session, no PM session. It's Friday. So I'll be around for the AM session. So funny thing is, when we consolidated like this, I thought when this starts happening, I was like, hey, I wonder if this is going to be the manipulation. And that's why I entered here, to bounce higher. And then sure enough, we manipulate like crazy. You found my channel as you were doing research on Enki scalping during the power hour from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. Okay. Yeah, I had a strategy. I still have it. It was a red folder strategy. So when there's red folder news and it creates, the pins, nice wick. When it happens, it's like a wick down and a wick up. So currently it's not that nice. So all these red folder news about a year and a half ago, it was pretty good. I mean, it will form a nice wick down, a wick up. So there's liquidity on both sides of the wicks because of the spikes induce people to go long, then short, and then stuck in the middle. Then all I had to do is I just mark those two out and wait for the market to go through the one and set up, like a consolidation, manipulation, expansion, test, and then target the opposite side. And I promise you guys, that thing worked. I had, which year was it? It was here before Trump get presidency, 86% strike rate and a risk, average risk to reward was 1 to 3.5. And I thought, Jesus, this is great. Till the tariffs came, the tariffs with Trump. It was last year, March, April. Everything just went haywire. And it didn't set up, it didn't work out, it didn't play. I got stopped out left, right, and center. I went to the point that I was risking 0.1%, and I still lose money. And I was like, how in the world is this possible? So I had to leave that. So obviously I've got other strategies. And I can tell you guys the most simplest one right now is just the consolidation, the manipulation, the push, and then back into that 50% fair value gap. And now we're bouncing. Da, da, da. Yeah, ICT is simple. And if you really look at this is probably OTE. Almost to the 75. Perfect. And now it needs to be like 79% or something. But that's a good one. I mean, I'm watching this fair value gap here because this could go up and send it back down. But we'll see. It's always more worry is, I mean, this fair value gap, if you really take this range. And when it's a bit mixed like this, we at 50% here, so we could come higher and then sell off. This one, yeah. The problem is it doesn't always pull back to 79%. And whenever you get, guys, this is it was something I tested and I didn't finish testing it. So when say for instance this now, there's your fair value gap, right? And there's a pin there. If we make another pin and move away, that's equal highs at the bottom of this fair value gap. That's a huge magnet for price. What I wanted to go check is when price is bearish and you get into that area at 50%, you short it, what the reaction is on that. For someone who wants to take like 10 points, that could be a strategy on its own, which is very simple. And you can get indicators online for those to just highlight those fair value gaps with those liquidity pools. Because, the best thing for you to contain your emotions and not overtrade is if you not look for something that rarely happens, but something that's very specific. I mean, if you look at consolidation, manipulation, and expansion, I mean, you see it everywhere. So every candle do something like that, right? But if you mark out a fair value gap with equal lows or equal highs or equal lows, that's very specific. You don't see it everywhere, but it happens. It happens, on a regular basis, on a daily basis, I could say. And but that's something I was still busy checking out how often it happens and how many times does it slice through and keep going inverse, or does it punch and pull back and then do something. I need to get myself a new mic, something that can keep the background noise away. Because I'm sure you guys are hearing the dinosaur in the background. It's a parrot. Make those funny noises before he goes to sleep. Um, and just something that's okay. Okay, good. Yeah, just something to, I don't know, just give a better quality. And I'll look for a camera as well. I'm using my laptop's HD camera. I've got a nice laptop. That's all I can say. I'm not a gamer, but it's one of those gaming laptops. I got it at a very, very good deal. Very good. I'll show you my other pets. That parrot, if I'm gonna make him, if I wake him up now, or just show him to you, he's gonna think, okay, so we're getting up again. And if that thing starts screaming, it's like loud. It's really, really loud. I can sit on the other side of my house, close all the doors and windows, and you can still hear it. So I put him outside in the day. He's got a big cage outside, and he is going crazy. I swear the people next to me probably think we're busy killing someone. But yeah, it's one of those blue and yellow macaws. I showed one of my pets the other day, a snake. Like I said, I'm an animal lover, guys. I grew up on a farm. Yeah, I've got some nice snakes. I've got a hedgehog. I've got what can I say? Now look here, hey. Why must I say that? Now look here, hey. What do you want to hear? Do I say it funny? What I was going to say. So we've got we got 3 dogs. We've got 5 snakes. We've got a parrot. We've got a hedgehog. We've got a wife. I've got 2 kids. I've got a whole farm here. No, I won't show. I won't show. I don't want to chase some of my subscribers away, so that's fine. From Australia. I don't have an Australian accent. Some people thought I was from Australia, funny enough. And I'm from I'm not an English speaking person. I'm a very, very raw Afrikaans speaking guy. Grew up on a farm. Didn't even know there's a language like English till I went to school. Now I have to learn all that stuff. And then when I start working in a bank, everybody is talking calls and puts and this and Aussie and Indies and I was like, what in the world's going on here? Ricky Dicky Dutch, yes. Yeah, Steve Irwin. That was one of my to-do lists. My checklist to go and see him in his zoo one day. But that didn't work or work out. We had veggies, we had fruit, we had cattle, cows, goats, horses, pigs, sheep, or lamb, or whatever you want to call it. Well, lots of snakes, rats, mice, rabbits, ducks, geese, goose, whatever. I think that was the good thing. I mean, growing up on a farm, my dad loved birds, and my mom loved the garden and all of that. So we grew up. Anything that I wanted, if I go somewhere and I see a rabbit, It wasn't, no, we can't have it. It's like, okay, well, where are we going to put it? And we'll go make a plan, go get a rabbit, and now we've got a rabbit. And I don't know if you guys know rabbits. You start with 2, and before you know, you got 300 of those. Can I speak the clicking language of South Africa? Not the indigenous languages. Yeah, there's actually so many languages here. My kid took at school one of the languages. I think it was isiZulu. I can't tell you guys. He wanted to carry on with it. I said to him, if you carry on with it, I can't help you. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know what it means. I need to Google, translate, freaking whatever you want. And I don't even know. I mean, you can tell me what, you can talk to me, but I don't know. So, yeah, I'm probably going to be the best person there, speaking that language. And the nice thing of growing up in a farm, you got all the space in the world. You can let your imagination fly. You can climb trees, build stuff, jump off stuff, break stuff, catch stuff, keep stuff. I mean, I was 10, 11 when I was driving my dad's old bakkie on the farm. So he would tell me, go get us this. So I get in the car and off I go. So it was fun. It was a good childhood. I wish my kids could have something like that, but I'm living in town, so it's not the same. And my dad and my mom, they don't have the farm anymore. They're getting old, so. But I'm a very enthusiastic traveler as well. Love it. I love traveling. Yep, was a fun life. It's one of those lives. Everybody was. I mean, my grandparents, they were living on the farm. It was me, my sister, my mom, my dad. Everybody was there. Yeah. Look, I like going to New York, and but I like the outdoors. I mean, New York's nice to go there if it's on your bucket list. Definitely worth doing. But I don't think I will move there. All right, so now we inversing here. Um, let's see if we can test this. And log in with a small gain I made before I do more terrible things. Thanks for, see you tomorrow. Cheers, man. And thanks for logging in, and yeah, go enjoy the rest of your day. Hey, I missed that pullback. Ah, there we get it. Okay, so let's just put that one there so we know where we're targeting. Let's call this the IFVG. IFVG. Get in. So this should actually be down here. Just going to take it. I wonder if we would go higher. Let's see. Look, I don't know if it's going to get there. I'm just putting it there, and then we'll manage it. Oh gosh. We'll try to bring this risk up as soon as we start moving higher. Okay, so let's see. At some point get scared to take more trades in a day, and what I have. Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. That's exactly how I'm going to trade it, guys. I'm going to make money. I'm going to not take trades. I'll move over to a paper trade account if I want to do whatever. But if you got a prop account and you made money, just log off. Tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow's new setups, new liquidity. You don't have to take trades. You don't have to take trades every time you see something. The more trades you take in one day, the better chance you have of losing it. That's why when you take a trade that plays out, that's it. Lock it in and go do 100 push-ups or something, and then come back. No, but you shouldn't think about that. Remember, next day, it's everything new. So I wouldn't think about it like that. You'll be surprised if you take 10 trades, only one trade a day, and you look for that one trade. You will last longer than trying to trade those 10 trades in one session, in one day. Because what it means is you sit in front of the computer, you fresh in your mind, you've got all the energy, you made a good decision, you take a trade, it plays out, you're done. You walk away or sit around and maybe mess around with a paper trade account. Tomorrow you wake up, you freshen your mind again. So you take 10 trades with a fresh mindset. If you sit and take 10 trades from AM to PM, you are going to be so dead in your brain that you're just going to make decisions which is not necessarily the right decisions. It could be a revenge decision that you don't even realize or something. That's why if you take a trade, it plays out, you make your money, you walk away. Same thing with if you lose a trade. If I've got 1%, I can't lose more than $100. If I lose it, that's fine. Then I don't take more trades. Even if it sets up perfectly, that's fine. I'll come back tomorrow, fresh in my mind, and make the same. Because remember, your aim is to make the same decision or the same setup in the freshest mindset possible. There's no trader, not even in the banks, that sits and trade like 100 trades a day. If they want to do that, they'll write a program to do that. Your brain is never going to last. So yeah, so you'll be surprised. They're taking one trade winner come back tomorrow, you've got a better chance of picking another winner than picking a loser. I know you can lose, but your judgment will be fresh and much better after you come back tomorrow. So keep that in mind. It's very important. I also thought in the beginning, I mean, what's the difference? I make 10 trades over 10 days, or I make 10 trades in one day. I'm still going to lose. And that's the theory behind it. You've got a better chance of succeed in those 10 trades over time than, fail, try to squash it all into one session. Because it might be a frustrating session. Remember, when you invested in this session so much that you have to make money, it takes a lot of energy for you to look, and you start seeing stuff that's not even there, and that's where you start losing money. That's why the best thing is, and it's against how our brains are wired. So if you lose, rather walk away. That's not in anybody's nature. I mean, if you lose, you try to survive. That's where your brain goes, in survival mode. And the only way you're going to survive is to try again and try again. And you need to think the opposite. I know we all get taught, if you fail, you try again, And trading is the opposite. You are going to try, but not today. You'll go away and you rest and you come back and then you focus again. Or you go away for a week and rest and test and do whatever you need to do to come back refined. But if you've got a refined strategy, how you're going to treat or deal with it emotionally is going to be exactly what I just said. Don't force all the trades in today. Don't try to qualify the account, the prop account today. Do it over time. Small bits. Can't eat an elephant in one day. But if I tell you can eat it over a month, you can. It's much easier. I like to enter on consolidations. It seems like every time I enter, it starts going sideways. Come on, let's see if we can get a push up here. Come on. Doji, 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 doji. Give us a bounce. Right, sorry. Almost the wrong button. Come on, push, push, push. Close above those highs. Push, push. You can do it, you can do it. Give us some energy. Some energy. Yeah, man. Give us some energy. That's it. Didn't close above there. But let's see. Let's see. Oh gosh. Interested in swinging some stocks in the market. No. So what I do, I do buy some ETFs, but I don't have a complete structure and setup where I would scan and pick stocks and trade them and all of that. I have been thinking about it because what I do buy some stocks for my kids, and obviously that's long term. Buy and hold, close when things are turning, blah blah blah, and that's a very very straightforward strategy. That's just on moving averages, and I look at the weekly charts. But I think there's more that you can do on that, which is a good thing to do. Not just to day trade, but if you can day trade and take some money out and put that in some stocks, for it to grow over time. I don't know. I need to have a look at it. Maybe do something around it. Yeah, so the answer is actually no, but it is something I've been thinking about, because if you trade like this, it's always good to start take some of that money and invest it somewhere else. So it's a good thing to do. The funny thing is, one ETF that I do buy quite often for my kids and is the Nasdaq S&P ETFs. So I bought I bought a long time ago. I bought in dollars in COVID, just after COVID, and I've been in and out So that's been growing very well. No stress. And I question my day trading a lot. Seeing what I make. It's more aggressive. But if you really want to relax life, if you've got a lot of money, I'll just buy ETFs, let it go up 20%, take 10% out, reinvest the other 10. Then it's fine. I'm one of those guys, I have not put a cent in crypto. I can't get myself to do it. Funny thing is, when the whole crypto thing started, I think in 2017 or 2016, I was on an airplane with a lady and she was like bubbling about this Bitcoin for, it was $1,000. That time it was just over 12 or 14,000 rand in South African rand. She's like, this is the next best big thing. You gotta just buy it. I couldn't get. I mean, if I go and I can't find something to buy it or to get a wallet and this and that, I just left it. I thought, no, this is just a scam. And then that thing went to the moon. So, but I didn't regret it. I know a lot of people who bought low and lost it all again. So I just couldn't get my head around buying something that doesn't exist. And now it looks like it becomes a norm. So, and the other thing is because I worked in the banks and all of that. So I get licensed because of me working in the banks and working in gambling. I need to get licensed through the regulators every year. I've been doing it for a long time. So everything I do needs to be regulated. I can't touch stuff that's not regulated. And Bitcoin at that time wasn't regulated. The banks didn't offer it. Nobody offered it. I couldn't touch it. I could not link my name to any of that because if I lose my license, then I mean, what the hell? So yeah. So everybody's everywhere I go, people are, like to take the piss out of me because I trade, but I don't believe in Bitcoin. That's what they say. And I always try to explain to them, it's not like I don't believe in it. I know it's there. Some things, I mean, people who likes to hold you for ransom would ask you to pay in some, I don't know, account because it can't be traced, blah, 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 all of that. I don't actually know how it works now. I just know our government now has put a statement out, I think last week or the week before, that you have to declare all your gains and on crypto. You either have to declare it because they're going to tax you on these things. And if you don't want to declare it, you got to sell it to the government. I mean, that's the biggest piece of bullshit I've ever heard in my life. So if you don't want to settle it, rather sell it to us, we'll take it. Well, not sell it to us, give it to us. I mean, if it's got no value, why would you want to take it? But anyways. Same with gambling, they want to tax us on winnings. I mean, it doesn't even make sense because I then said to SARS, all right, so you can tax me, but can I claim back my losses? Because what I'll do, I'll go into a retail store and I'll pick up every single losing ticket I can find. and I'll submit that as money that I've lost. Because remember, in retail, it's only a ticket. Nobody's name's on there, so they haven't done anything with that yet. I don't think they've got grounds to do it yet. But that will be silly. It will just send more people to this illegal gambling. All right, let's see if we can go higher. All right, so we got like 10 minutes left. Then we'll see money start moving. But if you're interested in stocks and stuff like that, if you use AI to scan it for you and tell you, you can go to a platform and say to AI, I'm using this platform, have a look at what they offer, and then look at, adapt the strategies of whoever you want, top 10 hedge funds, stocks, whatever, and use those criteria to pick some stocks for me, and then tell me, this is how much money I have, how should I invest it, or how should I split it. And then once a month, you just ask them to tell you what you should change or what you should reinvest. And I think AI could help a lot with that. No, exactly. Our government, oh man, it's like the most corrupt government ever. But I guess every government has their own ways. Gosh, we just stuck. Okay, so let's put it there. That's the time. Oh, we got a timeline, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't call out names. But the governments, I mean, show me every government. I mean, I can just pull out the latest newspaper, or I can pick any newspaper in the last 10 years, and you'll see corruption. I'll give you an example. The CEO of our regulator got fired because of irregularities. But yeah, I'll be careful. Seeing that I'm traveling to the US often, so maybe on air I must say I love Trump. I just love him. Does the greatest work ever. So no one stops me in the airport, tell me I can't enter America. Ah, dee 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 dee. I'm just gonna give you guys thumbs up. Da, 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 da. See what's happening now is consolidating, run the highs, run the lows, and then back in consolidation. Hopefully now we can move up. Yep, 7 minutes, 7 minutes. What do you guys think is going to happen? We're going to run higher, or we're going to get stuck here, or what? 388. SAU 388. Why 388? I'm not saying it's wrong, I'm just curious. Are you targeting my stop loss? So I know 388 is here. It's at the bottom of this IFVG. So I'm trying to look, is it this black candle, something to do with that? Or do you have a different way of measuring it, or what? What is it, do you do? Oh, okay, let's see. Let's go to 5 minutes. Is it this fair value gap that got inversed and to retest? Okay, let's see. We've got 5 minutes. Okay, nice. We've been consolidating almost for the hour now. These long consolidations, that's what tires you out. So emotionally, I'm not killing myself over the trade, right? But even just watching it is draining. So subconsciously, it goes in your favor. I think your brain goes yay, and then when it goes against you, like ugh. Then it goes up again. It's like okay, here we go, and then it comes back in like ugh. So it's like this up and down of emotion. Not like you're stressing, but you know that frequency goes good, bad, good, bad, good, bad, and that tires you out. Okay, on 5 May. Well, I'm looking at this consolidation or accumulation, and we've got these lows here. We ran it, but we ran the top side as well. So this is like, let's trap or keep people, let's run it, come back in consolidation, like we said. And now you want to see either if they haven't taken enough here, then you can see the to dump down, and then so maybe that's what we'll get in 3 minutes, like a boom boom. I was starting that high. I just want to say, what was that for? But let's see. I mean, we'll see what happened in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Nice liquidity on the left. Yeah. There's lots of buy side here. Dun, 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 dun. With liquidity on the right. I see that. Let's see. We've got like 30 seconds. Look, I'm going to be in or out this trade in the next 30 seconds. And let's see. Come on, baby. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off. Dim, 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 dim. Okay, don't come down. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. And more. Can come back down later. Push, baby, push. Oh, well, let's reduce this to $500. Oh, come on, push. It's amazing how price go to a level and just can't get through it. Just struggles. Alrighty. We'll see what it does. Guys, I think this is it for me. I'll see you guys tomorrow in AM session. Yeah, thanks for joining this PM session. Sorry I couldn't do AM session today, but I'll be back tomorrow. And yeah, thanks for chatting and listening and trading and all of that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe and don't overtrade, guys. Take care. Cheers. Bye.